bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Barnes is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. You take a look at Utah, an 0-2 start in group play. A loss tonight, and they're eliminated from the NBA Cup.
For sure, because even if they win tonight, it'd take a miracle for them to advance. But hey, this one still counts in the regular season standings.
And then for the Spurs, a win and a loss in their first 2 cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, B.A., they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And he's good on the second. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Collins. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
Clarkson with the ball. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Allie, thank you. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Kessler with a rebound. Now Sexton. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. To the left side wing. Kessler passes to Sexton. Picked it out of midair. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the basket by Castle. Here's Sexton. 17 points in his last outing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. The baseline J. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
On the break. And there's the lob. Can't finish the lob.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul against Sexton. Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Clarkson outside. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And no good. Good D by Wembanyama. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Now here's Johnson. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Floats one. Wembanyama, no good. Jazz trail by 4. And here's Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Barnes with a screen on Sexton. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And for both teams, it's Game 3 of the NBA Cup. But one of these teams is much more likely to advance than the other.
Yeah, but we've seen some crazy things in this tournament. Big momentum swings. So I don't put anything past anyone.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Hendricks has checked in for Utah.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
To the paint. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Clarkson finds Sexton. Six to shoot. Pass to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Hendricks, no good. Spurs lead by 6. To the middle. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Markkanen. Sexton with it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Here's Paul, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Castle. Paul taking his time here. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Johnson. Here's Hendricks. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Sexton. He drops it from range. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Fades back. It's rebounded by Hendricks. For Utah, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. It's Markkanen on the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Sexton against Paul. And stolen by Markkanen. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Sexton passes to Eubanks. Pass to Clarkson. Now Sexton buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Spurs shooting right around 42% in the first. Vassell with it. A 3 from Barnes. Offensive board. Another shot. And Wembanyama lays it up and in.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Sexton against Paul. Pass to Markkanen. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Paul against Sexton. Pass to Eubanks. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
But yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Champagnie shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Vassell. By himself. Throws it down. And the The official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Colin Sexton. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagny.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 10. Eubanks up top. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Vassell's shot is good.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Clarkson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Collins with a screen on Sexton. Now Collins. Vassell with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Spurs, 4th.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
A different look for Utah. Collins, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. George comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mills in for Sexton. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jones, he's checked in for Paul. Now here's George. Coming off a 16-point game against New York. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Jones against Mills. Outside Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
That one's off.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
That one misses.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Now here's Mills, averaging around 5 points a game. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Eubanks. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell passes to Collins. Can't cash it in from close range. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Mills with it. Picked up by Collins. Mills attacking. Shots blocked.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from George. George hits them both.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Outside Johnson to win the cold spell. No good that time. Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Jones in at the point. Pass to Hendricks. Collins with it. Now George. He's guarded by Vassell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mills for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is a big part of Patty Mills' job, right? Knocking down three-point shots.
Collins with a screen on George. To the middle. And Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Mills against Jones. Pass to Hendricks. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Jazz shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Mills against Jones. Mills, the pass to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, George. Rebound by San Antonio. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Now here's Jones. They get the rebound. Collins, count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's George, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Mills with it. Now here's Eubanks. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 on the clock from outside the arc. Collins, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Eubanks, the pass to Collins. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Collins, no good. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. George passes to Collins. Pass to Mills. Collins with a screen on Jones. Back to Collins. Stolen by Collins. Vassell with it. Guarded now by George. Ahead. Here's Sohan. And he misses the fast break layup. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. A different look for Utah. Williams is checked in for John Collins. And it's Collier in for Mills. Bassey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time. The Spurs shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Right side Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Juzang. Pass to Filipowski. Nice move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Utah making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Sohan's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Mills, he's checked in for Utah. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Vassell with it. 8 points in his last time out. Count it. Vassell's got 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's George. To the inside. Stolen by Vassell. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by George. Jones misses. Utah trailing here. Pass to Williams. Here's Hendricks. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Vassell. No good on the triple.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. Here's
Hendricks. Utah with another miss. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Champagny, the pass to Collins. No good with the triple. And Williams has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Spurs lead by 3. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
Now here's Mills. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. So Utah ends up going with a new group, and the Spurs with some changes. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And when it comes to rebounding, these are the rookies who are leading the pack over the last 10 games. 5th is Stephon Castle.
The coaching staff has to be happy with how determined he's looked lately. No letting anybody come between him and the boards out there.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Johnson. Kessler with a rebound. Utah shooting about 41%. Clarkson outside. Collins a screen. Let's go with a 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Collins, such a confident shooter. And this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Kessler, a screen on Paul. It's Markkanen on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Sexton. Collins a screen. Clarkson right side. Pass to Kessler. 5 to shoot. Collins outside. Shoots over Barnes. Collins, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Barnes goes in. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, tremendous drive by Harrison Barnes. You know, so often he's played to shoot that, but he can put it on the deck and fly by you.
Now here's Sexton. 10 points for him. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson, left side. Back to Kessler. Knocked loose. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Paul passes to Barnes. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. And here's Markkanen to win the run. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Markkanen. He's got 7.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, the Jazz, quite a bit of space between these two. San Antonio leading by 5. Right side, Paul. Over Sexton. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. High arcing shot. Paul with some nice D. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Leading by 5. Got it. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
The Jazz shooting about 41%. Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. Collins passes to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Collins finds Sexton. The 3 is up. And they get it back. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
51 seconds left in the half. Paul against Sexton. Pass to Johnson. Left side, Wembanyama. Outside, Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Paul for 3. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Utah grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to Markkanen for 3. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Utah Jazz.
Give me Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neill, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. a master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. And it's Kessler in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And here's Collins for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
What a night for John Collins. This guy is so skilled. And when he's rolling, the defense has to feel a little bit helpless.
Here's Johnson. Goes back up. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Markkanen up top. He's guarded by Paul for the tie. Markkanen takes the bump and sinks the shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
San Antonio with the ball. Outside Paul. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Kessler on him. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Down low. Here's Sexton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sexton's got 12 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Paul passes to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Sexton looking around. Pass to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with it. Picked up by Sexton. Johnson passes to Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Pass to Clarkson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
B.A., there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
Now here's Markkanen. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Paul against Sexton. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 2-point game. Barnes passes to Paul. Wembanyama screen. Pulls it. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 7.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Collins right side. Now here's Clarkson. Guarded closely.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one misses.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Good on the second one.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Johnson against Markkanen. Here's Castle, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Barnes in the post. Collins defending. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Clarkson. Count it. 10 points for him.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Castle. Paul, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Castle. He's covered by Clarkson. Castle for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he hits the first of 3. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson finds Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Here's Paul. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Spurs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Kessler, a screen on Paul. Here's Sexton. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the Spurs with possession here. The lead is 2. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sexton. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Johnson passes to Vassell. Outside Paul. To the inside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Paul against George. Pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Vassell. Collins outside. 5 on the clock. George outside. Paul with a steal. In transition, here they come. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 9.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Now here's George. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Clarkson against Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. George passes to Collins. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Spurs lead by 4. Now here's Vassell. 11 points in the game. Collins right side to the middle. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson with the ball. 12 points for him. Pass to George. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Champagnie. Spurs shooting a disappointing 38%. Into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Now George. Pass to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. George, no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 11 points.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Vassell against Clarkson. No good. Unable to win this run. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on the free throw. A different look here for Utah. Eubanks comes in for Kessler. And Williams is subbed in for John Collins. And he sinks the second. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Zach Collins.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Vassell against Clarkson. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And it's Utah with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Clarkson against Vassell. It's George on the wing. Here's Clarkson. That's short off the rim. Spurs lead by 10. Here's Champagny. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Clarkson. Outside, Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Paul. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 11 points here in the second half.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Sohan. Good on the bucket. Sohan's got his first bucket in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Vassell. Clarkson outside. Pass to Eubanks. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Eubanks, he's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Collins with a screen on George. George against Paul. Can't connect from short range. Jazz trail by 15. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hendricks. And here's George. Sohan covering. It's George on the drive. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 3. Clarkson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's got 15 points. And here's Vassell. And that's not going to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Sohan out there with Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. Now here's Sohan. Utah grabs the miss. Hendricks has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jazz trail by 12. Now here's Mills. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Trey Jones. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Collins finds Jones. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him. In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Sissoko, he's checked in for Sohan. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Mills. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jones. Vassell with it, guarded now by George. Now Jones. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Champagnie. Kicks it out to Collins. Poke loose.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Williams on the wing. This one for 3. The rebound by Sissoko.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Outside Jones. Pass to Collins. The 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Hendricks. Outside, Williams. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. Tries again. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Sensabaugh is checked in for Hendricks. And San Antonio with a change here too. Massey, he's checked in for Sissoko. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Jazz trail by 12. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Eubanks.
Mills.
Inside. Stolen by Vassell. It's stolen. Mills, the pass to Eubanks. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Jones with the ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Hendricks. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mills against Jones. Pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Back to Mills. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's George. Jones grabs the board. Spurs lead by 9. And it's Vassell penetrating. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
Take a break. Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And so Vassell nails both of them. Jazz trail by 11. Now Mills.
Who's watching it?
And he banks in the layup.
Oh, my goodness. Patty Mills undersized, but boy, the fierceness, the competitiveness to compete and make that shot on the interior.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jones against Mills. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. And Mills pulls it down.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
George for 3. Pure from three-point range.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
On the wing, Jones. Vassell outside. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Collins left side. Utah with the rebound. On offense, here's Utah. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Champagnie. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. And he makes both free throws.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Right side, Wembanyama. Good D by Kessler. Jazz trail by 4. And here's Mills. Pass to Clarkson. Mills with a screen on Barnes. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Markkanen from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Paul against Mills. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Barnes. Collins, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. To the inside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Castle.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Ball against Mills. Clarkson left side. 5 to shoot. Markkanen misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Clarkson nails the baby hook. Clarkson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
San Antonio with the ball. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Kessler. Again, the Spurs score.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Here's Clarkson. Rebound by San Antonio. Paul with it, and it's Mills picking him up. Castle for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Mills finds Clarkson. To the paint. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. Back to Paul for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Jazz trail by 12. Collins with a screen on Paul. Collins left side. Clarkson outside. Left side Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Markkanen. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Colin Sexton's checked in for Mills. Outside Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Utah gets it back. Kicks it out to Clarkson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over Castle. And that one's good. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Clarkson. Paul against Clarkson. Paul can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Markkanen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned. Given the situation right now, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Pass to Collins from downtown. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
It's Barnes on the wing. Paul, a screen on Collins. Barnes against Collins. Outside Wembanyama. Over Kessler. San Antonio again can't hit. Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Off target from outside.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Castle. Outside Barnes. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Castle. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. Both good from the line that time.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Paul. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they picked up their second win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that second loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.